We're going to move on now to our feature articles for the week. And we're going to start off with an interview with one of the really good guys in our industry who's retiring after 21 years in the job. And hey, maybe any of you, can replace him.
They're looking.
I'm speaking, of course, about longtime Baldrige Program Director Harry Hertz, also known as the Baldrige Cheermudgeon. Cheermudgeon. That's good stuff right there. Harry is officially retiring on June 3rd, and the search is on right now for his replacement. To find out more about the state of the Baldrige program and what the organization is looking for in the next director, we're joined now by the man himself, Harry Hertz. Welcome, Harry.
Thank you. Glad to be with you today.
We're happy to have you. Thank you again. And Harry, you know, we ask people to send us questions. We actually do have a couple, but before we get into them, I want to start with just basically the basics of this. What does the job of the Baldrige Program Director entail? What goes into that?
Well, basically, the program director is leading a program with international reach. It's a program where you have to work with diverse U.S. partners, with international partners in programs like ours around the globe, where you have to motivate and lead a tremendous core of thousands of volunteers who really do the bulk of the work of the Baldrige program. And then in the end, you are the steward for the ethics of the program, as well as the steward for the Baldrige criteria, which are the intellectual property of the program.
So as you said, kind of the rallying of the troops, the cheering element of that, the cheermudgeon is a big part of this. I mean, it really is a big part of motivating the people that are out there in the field doing the work.
Yeah, I mean, I think the cheermudgeon is a very accurate description. You have to be a cheerleader for the program, for many of the volunteers, but you also have to be able to question management practices, questioning what you observe, and then use that in building the leading edge of validated management practice.
So now the Baldrige is going into having right now their 25th anniversary. It's amazing. It's been 25 years,
wow,
really incredible. And you've been there for most of that time, Harry. You've been there for the lion's share of that. So what's your personal experience with it over the course of that time, over the course of 2+ decades? How has the Baldrige program changed and improved during your time with the program?
Well, I mean, I think it's changed dramatically. Hopefully it's improved. Others will tell me that. But I think the most basic change in the program over the 25 years is that it's really evolved from an award program to a national education program. So in the early days, we focused strictly on the award process and identifying award recipients. Now, really, the use of the criteria is much more for organizations to improve performance, whether or not they ever apply for the award. And there are many, many more organizations using the criteria for that purpose than for award application. So I think that's the most significant change. I think in looking at what the program is about, the most significant change over the 25 years is that we've moved from a set of criteria and a program that was really about manufacturing quality and product and process excellence in the manufacturing process to a program that's about overall organizational excellence, appropriate to any organization in the U.S. or even globally. And of course, along with that, over the 25 years, we've gone from an award process that recognized only businesses to one that now covers the whole economy, including healthcare, education, and nonprofit, including government.
I'm sorry, hearing something in my comm set here. Harry, tell us about some of the, I mean, you guys are looking for, obviously, somebody to come in and replace you. What are some of the skills and competencies that the next director will need, do you think?
Well, I think, given our current funding situation, the next director will certainly have to have entrepreneurial skills to work better in development of new products and services that we can offer to the economy, basically. In addition, as has always been the case, the new director will have to be a community builder, obviously working with all the diverse communities we work with. The new director will have to be effective at communication in all sorts of different audiences. And the new director will have to be the criteria steward, as I think I already mentioned. So that director is, in the end, the person who's responsible for defining the criteria which we say reflect at any given time the leading edge of validated management practice. Finally, I think the new director, as I believe I was, is responsible for the ethics of the program, because obviously with all the proprietary information we see and with the large community we work with, we live or die on the ethics of the program, and fortunately we live based on the ethics of the program right now.
Hey, Harry, I want to get a couple of viewer questions in here right now. I think we had a couple that come in. If Christopher, you can put those up on the screen there. We'll take a quick look. Is your optimism still strong that the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award Toolkit will increase in use in educational systems here in the USA as we work for continuing improvements in our school programs?
Yeah, I'm still optimistic about it. Obviously, in the last 5 to 10 years, the growth in healthcare has been much greater than it has been in healthcare, absolutely dominating healthcare today. I'm hoping we'll see the same in education in the future, and I think as we see more and more accreditation vehicles looking at Baldrige, which is what we are seeing now, it will also bring Baldrige more into common use in educational systems. So, excuse me, I think that we will see continued growth in education, and that actually is the next big frontier for the Baldrige program.
Okay, I think we've got another question here. Do we, Christopher? Okay. As the Baldrige Award and related tools building quality opportunities moves forward in the years to come, do you see increased uses by small businesses? Will the U.S. SBA further embrace Baldrige principles?
Yeah, I mean, we've always seen strong use by small businesses. A lot of that comes through the state programs, because obviously small businesses have much more opportunity for networking and learning and impact within their geographic domain, within their states. So I think we'll continue to see that. We have been working with the Association of Small Business Development Centers, which of course works very closely with the Small Business Administration, and are looking to strengthen our partnership with them and to strengthen the offerings through the Small Business Development Centers that relate to Baldrige. So I think we will see growing use in small businesses.
So Harry, what's next for you? You're retiring again, as we said, on June 3rd. What are you looking forward to after that period of time? What are you going to be doing for the rest of this year and going forward?
Well, first, I think I have to at least plug what I'm going to be doing between now and June 3rd, and one of the things I'm really looking forward to is our 25th Anniversary Quest for Excellence Conference, which begins a week from now, April 7th through 10th. So I hope I'll actually get to see many of your viewers at the conference and be able to talk to them personally. So after June 3rd, what's on the radar screen? Excuse me.
It's okay.
Wow, having a...
You're getting all choked up about it already.
Yeah, I'm getting all choked up about it. So after June 3rd, I'd like to do some teaching. I enjoy interacting with college students and MBA students, so I'd like to do some more of that. I want to spend more time with my grandchildren, and I plan on continuing to stay involved with Baldrige. Obviously, when you've given so many years of your life to the program, you want to see it continue and thrive, and you want to be part of it.
Hear, hear. Well, thanks, Harry. Thank you again. And yes, we remind everybody to look out for the Quest for Excellence Conference in April. And I believe we have linked Harry's Baldrige post about this, and you can check that out below the player page right there. And I think that within that Baldrige post, Harry, I think that there's methods for people to contact the organization if they're interested in chatting about your job going forward.
There is.
Great. Well, thanks again, Harry. We really appreciate you joining us. Thank you for many, many great years of service with Baldrige. You've really been somebody that we all look up to, and
that's right.
We thank you for joining us.
Well, and thank you for the opportunity once again to chat with you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Harry.